said he was dreaming when I told him my plans, but I was asleep when I thought of these gems. They labeled me as weak, it was all looking dim, and all my friends that ain't friends started looking at trends. I said again and again, I was testing the wind, and as they looked through the lens, they could see that I win through all the sins and the choices. The voice in my head, it really led me to go in the comfiest bed, and I was dead when they said you ain't nothing, goodbye. And they smiled in my face with the ugliest eyes. I realized that I tried, but I wasn't surprised, cause true colors never lie. Michael Jackson disguise, I just walked out with pride. Pick and roll out they life, I'm in the post like Malone. I'm no good at goodbyes, suicide from a game. I was playing through pain to cope with the world around me, and it brought me to fame. Cause a dream ain't a dream when it seems you're awake, and everything is like the dream. Does that mean I've escaped? I was no longer waiting on the fucking cards I was dealt. I was so tired of being y'all, I ain't like how I felt. No more crying out for help, got so high I could melt. And now see this cast of Troy, I can look at myself. It may not be who I are, but I'm driving the car. It's not in physicality, but I'm a virtual star. Hard to swallow that fact, jagged pill to the max. It's like rain on your
crazy, man. Crazy. If you know today what we doing fucking defensive adjustments. Defensive fucking adjustments is what we're doing here. We're gonna add some color to the league. We're gonna add some color to the league today. We got Philly and we got the Wizards. So you get to see Kawhi Leonard with defensive adjustments. Alright. I'm gonna do the defensive adjustments live. It's gonna take a little bit, but it's worth it. We're gonna give the team some color now. So we got Philadelphia. This is what defensive adjustments look like. We gotta go to Washington. Bloom, 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 bloom. As you can see, get over here to defensive adjustments. Who's gonna guard Kawhi Leonard over here on this team? Probably you give that assignment to Jimmy Butler. Kawhi Leonard is one of them ones. So you want to smother Kawhi Leonard on the ball. You want to force him to drive. Off the ball, you don't really got to deny Kawhi Leonard. You just want to be there. You want to be there in the vicinity for right now. On ball screens. When he gets an on ball screen for Kawhi Leonard. The on ball defender is gonna rotate to the open defender. So basically they're gonna switch. You want a soft hedge here. So he can come up and beat that. So you can prevent him from turning the corner. This really prevents him from turning the corner. But hard hedging means you're waiting for the guy to get back. Back also, so in my opinion, you want to catch the hedge here. If you catch the hedge, it's going to prevent the screener from getting behind you, but it's also going to prevent the person from trying to turn the corner. So it's just to contain the drive. So we're going to give Kawhi Leonard mid-range jumpers. Hopefully he won't knock them all down. When it's the center, when it's specifically the center, we're going to try to, we're going to force it baseline. All right, we're going to jump the screen. Every time we see it, we're going to jump the screen with Kawhi. That way, the center won't have to switch. We don't want the center to have to. We don't want the center to switch on Kawhi. We don't want that. Even though George Mikan probably can handle him, we don't want that to happen. Stay attached. You better stay attached to that nigga always. Off ball, doesn't really matter. You want just automatic. Let them guard it how they gonna guard it. Double team on the perimeter, not yet. Post, not yet. Pre-rotate. Now pre-rotation. It says when the ball is on the wing or on the corner, the lower weak side defender will not come over to load up the strong side of the floor. We want that to happen. We want that defender. We want them to load up the weak side of the floor eventually. But at the start of the game, we don't want that. You don't want to pre-rotate early. You don't want to start pre-rotation on somebody early. If they got it going, they got it going. Then you do what you got to do. Off-ball defenders will help the pick and roll according to the team's scheme. Help, no rotation. That means that you're going to keep the guy in the corner, but the dude's going to help on the screen. No help at all means that they're going to just watch and see what happens. So with Kawhi, we got Jimmy Butler on him, so we're just going to have no help on the screen because we pretty much love our screen rotation. We love what we're doing here. This is just going to leave it according to the team's help right now. We don't need to really change nothing. Or you can do help, no rotation. If you do help, no rotation, the person in the corners, they're going to leave the little dunk drop off, and we'll see if he can make that pass. The cutter, we're just going to leave it alone. Extend the pressure. You don't really want to do that because he can get behind the defense that way. Like, you do that shit in Pro-Am, and that shit drives me absolutely insane that people are able to press in Pro-Am in an NBA setting. Like, nobody presses all game in an NBA setting. That doesn't happen. They get blown by, and then they're able to get back right in front of you. So I don't get that. That's something that needs to change in Pro-Am to make it a lot better and more competitive and have it be something that actually has to use a brain on defense. But with the way that the offense is in this game, you can't really do it anyway. So I get it. All this stuff you're gonna leave automatic unless he starts killing you off screens. In transition, you leave it automatic unless he's killing you. Gary Payton. On Gary Payton, we're gonna put Isiah Thomas. We're gonna leave Isiah Thomas there. We pretty much gonna leave everybody where they're at, so you don't really have to do that because it's automatic. It's gonna pick up anyway. But this is the matchup that we want. Isiah Thomas on Gary Payton. You can guard Gary Payton moderate on ball. You can guard him moderate off ball, meaning like give him a little bit to sag with. On this right here, you want to switch. Ice, you can switch and you can ice here. You can do either. Either is cool right here, but on Gary Payton, you also can go under. So we're gonna go under. If you go under, then you can have this motherfucker catch. If you go under, you can have this motherfucker catch the hedge. Meaning like he's gonna play back so the drive doesn't happen, but he's also gonna keep the screener from getting behind him. You can do that. Or you can just flat out double him. But Gary Payton, you can just no hedge Gary Payton, or you can soft hedge him till he gets back. Just prevent him from turning the corner. On this right here, you want to go under and catch the hedge because the center. It's when the center is in the pick and roll on the on-ball screen. I think people get confused with this and they think it's just when the center is setting the screen. No, it's when this is when the center is setting the screen. This is when anybody else other than the center is setting the screen. Stay attached to him. You really don't need to stay attached to Gary Payton, but you just put that on automatic. You want to go under every ball screen with Gary Payton. Under every fucking ball screen. That's how you want to help in no rotation with Gary Payton. Or you just want to go ahead and just say no help with Gary Payton. You can do that as well. And just let the pick and roll guard Gary Payton. Because Gary Payton is looking to dot motherfuckers. He's not really looking to score that shit all the time. On the drive, you can go help with no rotation. You can do that. So just in case he gets to the basket. Cutter, you're gonna leave automatic. Like I said, we're going under everything with Gary Payton. Everything. We want to entice Gary Payton to shoot. We want him to pull up. Joe Dumars. You want to play Joe Dumars tight. On-ball screen, if he gets them, you want to go over the on-ball screen. And you want to soft hedge it. But you want to go over the on-ball screen with him. On-ball screen center, you want to go over and catch the hedge. That's how you going to play that. Off-ball, you want to always stay with him. He can really shoot the basketball. You want to try to go over all the screens with him, entice him to go to the basket. Driving, you really can leave that automatic with him. It doesn't really matter. Screen help, you can leave that automatic, or you can put no help because we're going to go over the screens anyway, so why would you try to help if we're gonna catch the hedge and go over the screen. I think it's both. One is soft hedge, so if he starts to get going, then you could change this. You could change the screen help to help with no rotation. Cutter, you don't really have to worry about him there, but you want to go over all the screens with him. Go ahead and go to the basket. George Mikan right here. George Mikan can shoot, but until he starts to shoot, you want to gap George Mikan. You want to gap him. You don't want to leave him completely, but you want to gap George Mikan. You don't want to leave him, but he can shoot when he wants to shoot. On ball screens, you don't really have to worry about right here because this is him. You don't really have to worry about that right there. Stay with him. You don't really have to stay with him unless he's only on screens. You want to stay with George Mikan. You don't want to stay with him other than that. Off-ball screens, you can just automatically auto this shit. You can auto all that shit because you don't really have to worry about him doing that. Zach Randolph, you can play moderate. He can get it going, but he may not get it going. You want to stay with him only on screens. You can leave him in other situations because he's just Zach Randolph. He will knock down mid-range shots. He's not really a threat to shoot the three, so you can leave him a little bit. Don't really have. I'm not gonna do defensive assignments on the bench niggas. I'll just leave it all automatic, for time purposes. But everybody in the league is going to do defensive assignments for the most part for every single player that they see out there. Help defense for this team, I would like to see at a 70. So they do help, but they don't over help. For them, pick and roll offense, they have a couple of really good players. They got Kawhi Leonard, they got Isiah Thomas. So a pick and roll offense is something I would love to see. Aggressive defense, though. I want them to play physical defense. So that's all set for them right there. And then we got system proficiency. Let's see which one would work best for them. It says perimeter centric or grit and grind. So grit and grind will actually work best for them to slow the game down and to play it that way. So let's see if that changes the way that they go about their business. Because it is a defensive team and they should be under that grit and grind type of love right there. What's good with y'all, man? I'm sorry that the chat's not working right now. Sorry about that, man. Give me a second. Let me redo this chat. I was wondering what the fuck was going on. Give me 1 second, y'all. What's wrong with this shit? Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate you, Golden Boy, man. 365. What's up, Coach? What up, Jalen? What up, Jalen? Is it X only or tempo and allowed in it? I believe you. I don't know. I'll let you do both. I mean, it shouldn't really matter if niggas do both. All right, I did not say happy birthday to somebody. I did not mean to type that. But there you go. I got y'all now. Mike and true basketball pioneer. Definitely a true basketball pioneer. He's the first superstar in all intents and purposes. Ain't he the reason they had to put the 3-second rule or the 5-second back to the basket? The 3-second rule was because of Wilt Chamberlain, and the 5-second back to the basket is because of Charles Barkley. Believe it or not. Charles Barkley used to fuck people up and would back you down for an entire fucking shot clock, and they made sure to take down the game. What's good, Smoke? They made sure to have Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley was definitely on that wave, nigga. He was on that wave. All right, give me a second. I'm making sure that the chat works over here. Oh, it was wide in the paint or something? Maybe wide in the paint, but I'm not really sure about that. But I know the 3-second rule was definitely Will Chamberlain, and Will Chamberlain was down there forever, and you know you had to deal with that motherfucker like that. On defense here, you got Patrick Ewing. You want George Mikan on Patrick Ewing? That probably will happen. Patrick Ewing is a very good mid-range shooter, so you want moderate here. Off ball, you want moderate as well, or you want a gap to influence him to shoot. On ball, you don't have to really worry about that with a center. On screens, you want to stay with Patrick Ewing. In the post, you want to play him. You want to play Patrick Ewing 3-quarter top, because if you play him 3-quarter bottom, he'll get. Actually, I'm sorry, 3-quarter bottom, because then he'll be able to get to that fade in the back. He likes to fade back shoulder. That's something that you're just gonna have to know. He likes to fade back shoulder going baseline. That's what Patrick Ewing. So most people played him on the bottom, so they're already down there to influence him to go to the middle. Alright, so that's something that I would love to do for Patrick Ewing. He likes to fade back shoulder. There's something, or he likes to go baseline. That way, if you're on the 3-quarter bottom, you're already on the baseline guarding him when he catches the ball. So it influences him to try to go middle rather than hold the ball for a second, see the defense, and then try to go baseline on you. So Isiah Thomas, Zeke is tough. You want to guard Zeke tight, and you want to guard him off ball. You can guard him moderate. He's not really gonna catch and shoot as much, but tight, you got to guard him tight. You got to make sure that you make it tough on Zeke to get places. You can still go under the screen on Zeke. You want to influence Zeke to shoot. You want to influence him to shoot. When the center has the ball, you want to try to ice the screen, because you don't want George Mikan to end up on Zeke, and you don't want Gary Payton to end up on Patrick Ewing. So you try to ice the screen. Ice the screen. All that means is he's gonna try to not let you get to the screen. I mean, he's gonna influence you. He's gonna force you baseline. You'll see what I'm talking about. You need to ice the fuck out of a screen. Stay attached only when the screen and roll, but you want to stay attached to guards most of the time. You can go under the screen on Zeke like we talked about. So we're gonna go under the screen on Zeke. Screen help. You don't really need the help right now on Zeke. We're gonna leave that alone right now. His drive help. We gonna send the help on Zeke on the drive, even though Zeke is a very, very good fucking passer. We can go under these screens on Zeke. Under every screen on Zeke. Jimmy Butler is a weird person to try to guard. You want to start off moderate with Jimmy Butler on both, but Jimmy Butler is a weird person to guard, dog. On the screen, you want to go under with no hedge on Jimmy. You want to influence Jimmy to try to shoot. You want to go under here, and then you want to catch the hedge when it's the center. Staying attached to Jimmy Butler, you got to stay attached to him still because he's Jimmy Butler. But you want to try to go under off-ball screens, like go under them bitches on Jimmy. Influence Jimmy to shoot. Now on the screen, you want to help. Even though Jimmy likes to pass, you still want to help. You still want to send some help for Jimmy. On the cutter, we'll keep it automatic, but we're going to go under the screen. We want to influence Jimmy to try to shoot. That's our best bet. This motherfucker goes without saying. This dude is ridiculous. You want to deny him. You want to be all up in his face. You want to deny him. On the on-ball screens, if he gets them, you want to go over the motherfuckers, and you want to hard hedge him. You want to influence him not to shoot. You want to influence him to pass. On-balls, actually on this right here, you don't have to hard hedge him here. You can no, nah, you got to soft hedge. You got soft. You want to influence him to pass the ball. So, but on here, you want to go over, and you want to catch the hedge here. But you want to influence him to pass. So if we influence him to pass, we're going to hard hedge him with the center and get back. So we want to influence him to try to pass the ball because he's not really a great passer. So you want to always stay attached to that motherfucker. You want to go over every screen on him. You want to force him to make a decision. This is what you have to do with him. You want to force him to make a fucking decision. Make a decision. He's not the greatest passer, but we all know he will pull up. Any spots left for Legend League sent to Whisper? Yes, there are some spots left. I will get that to you after the stream, and then you'll see in the announcements of how you can join and everything like that, brother. They got Tommy Heinsohn Tommy Heinsohn is somebody who you got to play moderate. If he gets going, he gets fucking going. You know, but you'll take that chance with him. You don't really have to do anything with the pick and roll. You stay with him always. He's got an A- 3-pointer. That means that he can knock some shit down if he really wants to. You don't really have to worry about him driving. Everything else can stay automatic. Karl Anthony Towns, when he gets into the game, you wanna tighten him at first on both. He won't get too many screens. You want to always stay with Karl Anthony Towns. He's one of the best shooting centers of all time, so you have to stay with him. We'll keep that there for the time being. Their system proficiency. It says grit and grind will be best for them as well. These are two good defensive teams that love to play defense. So therefore, you get to see Kawhi Leonard really do his thing. We're going to keep Kawhi Leonard on Jimmy Butler so Kawhi can roam. If we have to change it later, we'll change it. But right now, that's where we want to keep it. We want to keep Kawhi Leonard where we want to keep Kawhi Leonard at. All right, now I got to change something real quick. All right, this will be the first game with defensive adjustments. Now, defensive adjustments change the game a lot. All right, defensive adjustments will change the game a lot. Oh, we missed Kenyon Martin. We get Kenyon Martin right now. Let me see if I can go ahead and get Kenyon Martin. I forgot that Kenyon Martin starts for them. Kenyon Martin, you can moderate him. You can moderate him here. You don't really have to worry about the pick and roll. You can stay with him only on screens. You don't really have to worry about too much else with Kenyon Martin at first, but you just have to make sure that you do game plan for him a little bit. All right, here we go, y'all. Let's get into it. First game with adjustments. This is the first game with defensive adjustments. You're getting to see what is actually going to happen when you got guys that are trying to stop you, guys that are trying to take away what you do best, take away what you like to accomplish while you're out here on the court. These things are very, very important. What's good, G?
Oh, Kevin, there's so much talent across the league, but if you're adding new talent, you wonder a couple things.
Let's see what happens.
How special can they be? Fans just
Here goes the first screen. You see how Kawhi got right through that and they stayed? Boom. Good block. Good D. Team's already playing better defense. But this is how I would do it. Everybody else ain't going to do it the way that I'm going to do it, but this is what I would do. And I have them playing in their system proficiency now, too. Like, I'm going to change the proficiency so you see players move a little bit better since I'm not doing playbooks.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Ewing has screen on.
They got over the screen. No split.
Martin kicks to tennis. Beyond the arc. Kept alive. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Man, 2K is, I don't understand. They need some real basketball niggas in there. They need some real basketball motherfuckers.
Guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Boom.
Stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of
Good defense right there. They got to go to Kawhi. That's great defense. What's good, boo?
This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priorities straight. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
All right, dog.
Ewing has screen on Leonard.
Here, let me get the link for you.
Here's Butler. Counted.
Let me get the link for you to join the Discord. All right, Mike.
screen. Right wing. Outside Dumars.
Everybody who wants to join the Discord.
Fires from deep. Rebound by the 76ers.
Discord is right there. Then go to announcements and you'll see exactly what to do.
And such a nice move to make the basket work.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of commitment.
All right, there's the Discord right there, Mike.
These guys need to be talking.
Join that. And then go to announcements and show you exactly what to do.
Shot is off.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
As you can see, it looks a lot better now.
Screen on Payton.
Scores will be where I want them to be now.
Side. Pass to Butler.
As opposed to being, you know, in the
76ers need to get off a shot.
as opposed to being in the hundreds.
Take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of
Good D.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is,
Ewing killing. Ewing just running right to the rim.
against them.
That's what the center is supposed to do, run right to the rim.
You can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've got the better looks to start this basketball game.
Time out. Time out. As you know, we started yesterday doing the live simulation because it keeps it true to what's going on in the court.
For Dumars. And it's at
What up, Benny?
for Gary Payton. Philadelphia also making some changes.
We got Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf in the game.
And Marley subbed in for Klay Thompson. Here's Abdul Rauf. Pass to Mikan.
Good D.
Stolen by Nance. Martin inside. He's covered by
Good D. Kawhi everywhere. Kawhi everywhere. See, that's what happens when the defensive assignments go in. That's why this is when I start to, change the game a little bit. Change the game a little bit because, defensively they've gotten better. So you have to really understand what you got to do to the game.
Abdul Rauf against
Good pass.
the wide open look here for Murray. Finish from the three-point range.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Thomas dishes to Martin to the middle. Here's Ewing.
Ewing.
His feet.
Ewing is killing George Mikan right now.
They've been effective at getting the ball inside.
Pass to Abdul Rauf.
The Matrix.
And Marion gets it to go on the assist by Abdul Rauf.
And in the mid-range, Marion can be a problem
Give me that. He said, nah, not again.
in that area.
Ain't going down.
Driving inside. And it's
Oh, good defense right there by Zeke.
Martin's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
Patrick Ewing. See, I told you, he likes to turn baseline, turn baseline shoulder.
Rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Marion outside.
They got to get the ball to Kawhi.
Pass to Leonard.
There he is.
Abdul
Guard the center, quick and roll. Kawhi knock it down.
and Leonard gets it to go. He's got 5.
Well, the mid-range absolutely a part of Kawhi Leonard's offensive arsenal.
Both teams play defense, so no surprise why the game is a low-scoring game for the standards that we saw yesterday. You're still going to see teams that, score in the 90s, 100, maybe.
Subbed in for Isiah Thomas. There's a screen.
He's tripping right now. Oh, my.
3. That one's in. First shot of this game.
Let's go 92, 96. We'll see. That's a good guess right there.
Sabonis' screen on Thompson. Abdul Rauf.
Oh, missed it. Abdul.
Philadelphia leading by 7.
Carl Anthony.
Well, don't sleep on the foot speed of Karl Anthony Towns. He's a factor in transition.
Washington has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range.
Oh, turnover. Larry Nance Sr., he can dunk that thing.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now an 11-point 76ers lead.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Pass to Abdul Rauf.
They don't know what they want to do. Get him a screen.
Looking to end the run.
Another miss by Mahmoud. Got to make those if you're going to take them. BJ Armstrong sighting. A BJ Armstrong sighting. What a take. What a take right there. All right, we going into the first official sim. First official sim right here. Said 92, 96.
They have used their size and their strength to get
All right, let's see if it goes 92, 96. They say the site might be temporarily down. All right, anybody hit the go to the Twitch site? Do you have a Discord that I could do you have a Discord name that I could have that you could put in here, and I'll try to send it to you through Discord? Cause it shouldn't be down. Like, you know, I sent you the one that's current. All right, let's see. This is one of my favorite parts to see how the game is moving, even though it's moving super lightning fast right now. It gives you a good account. We had some really good comebacks yesterday. I like how the percentages are really NBA. Damn, they're killing them right now. Both teams don't really shoot the three, so not at a crazy clip from what I can understand. So a comeback might be tough, and they're busting their ass. Oh, Kawhi, knock it down. Patrick Ewing has 14. Kawhi has 10. They're going at it right now. They're starting to get into the flow of the game, but they're up 15 over there. Knock down. I'm gonna set it up, then let you know it may be something I'm doing wrong. It could be. I don't know. I think that you just click the link and it should say invite, something like that. Oh, good shot. Kawhi Leonard another three. 10-point lead right now, going into the half. Looks like a 10-point lead. We'll bring it back with 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left in the fourth. Another one. Kawhi Leonard out here busting ass. Kawhi got 18. Ewing has 20. Gary Payton now has 14. Ewing's got 20 points and 6 rebounds. He's out here. He looking real double-double-ish. He looking real double-double-ish right now. He looking real double-double. Up, another miss. Another make on the other side. Patrick Ewing, 22. Another three from Gary Payton. Gary Payton out here going crazy. Gary Payton is out here going nuts. He looks like the best player on the floor for them right now. Him and Kawhi doing exactly what they said they would do. Me and my girl looking at our first house. Man, that's what I'm talking about, dog. My boy making it happen. My boy said, I'm about to make it happen. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations. Congratulations. I know she happy about that. Kawhi Leonard with another three. Here we go. Substitutions. It's crazy how this is the accurate one right here. This is super accurate. Mahmoud has no points right now. Better player than what he's showing. Up. This is about where I want the scores at right here for this league right here. Start of the fourth. We're going to get back in with 5 minutes, about 5 minutes left in the game. To see who can win. They're making a push right now. They're down 8. Oh, down 3. Mahmoud is starting to come alive. He hit 2 threes in a row. Here we go. We back in the action. 13. Let's see what's been going on. Good defense. Oh, good defense. Way to get in front of that. Let's go. You love that defense matters now. That used to be an automatic bucket. Now if you can get back, you got some guys that got some dog in them. What a pass from Mahmoud. Jimmy Butler. There's no Kawhi Leonard in the game right now. They're saving him for a little bit. That is Dan Marley.